Play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 14 carries, 66 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
The Steelers in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
7 yards there and a first down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
The numbers last week for Tunyon.
8 catches, 76 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this one too low. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Burrow.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. And Burrow going to throw again. He completes it to Boyd.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Robert Tonyan.
His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. A 1st carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Burrow.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
2nd and 9 now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
McPherson on for the point after.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And some room to maneuver.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
On second down now, it's Warren. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On first down, McCrary. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On second down, it's Warren. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Warren, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Boswell's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them, not easily none.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
They'll run on 1st down. McCrary
to about the 48-yard line.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Draw play. Here's McAllister. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 9 yards that time. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Pickens on the slant. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. on first down. McCrary. A gain of 3, second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Complete to Austin here over the middle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. They'll drop to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. They go play action with Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. First down. Here's Burrow.
That's caught one more time by Boyd.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
He'll go right back to Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
He's got Tunyon complete over the middle.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. Burrow will throw.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. To throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow and connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 10 now. Burrow. He finds his man. Complete. It's Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Third and 2, now Burrow. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now Burrow on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow over the middle. He finds Higgins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Mixon with a first down carry.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Mixing up the middle. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow.
And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Burrow looking to pass.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
He'll drop to throw.
Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Now Burrow. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
Burrow on play action. And it's caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. It wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run on first down. McCrary. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have your hands big enough and strong to hold on to the football while being Jake Johnson?
Defensively, they stop him short of the first at the 32. But Bengals getting out there on down. And with this offense is moving all they needed to here in the third. Only 2 punts for him last week in the losses. He gets this one away. He'll be to about the 28. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And he's going on offense here, first and 10. The 60 offense is here, about ready for their next drive. We haven't exactly been shooting a nail biter in this CD, and if they cannot score here, this was what you were talking about. I don't think there's a whole other reason they run around the circuit here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because it's pretty clear that your team has been as in the leagues we talk about every
touchdown pass. After throwing 6 earlier, they feel great about that.
And like this one, unfortunately, it's a rookie quarterback. I give him more confidence. It's coming back here with on field. And now you got the clock going down here in the third. Or your three scores to the good. What's your approach on this drop?
It's really to fully commit to playing the game. Yeah, at the same time, you're also like you wouldn't do it right back. This is what NFL offense is just a minute football. You take the game out of the game a little bit, wind down, but at the same time, you keep advancing down the field.
Just shy of the field. That could do it for 19 in the first down. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. As time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're on first down. Pretty good with a 5 yards. So it's second and 5. It's not run by 5. Here's second and 5. Again, it's Mixon.
This is crazy. They practice for this actual training camp. They be in situations where you get extra defenders in the box and after trying to keep them from blocking the game. Right now, they want to throw up to the challenge.
Now they can take 2nd and 12 outbound almost. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got the out. And he's going to get it. It's to the 30. Out of the shotgun. One with Mixon. And that's all. They're taking it about 20 seconds. On 2nd and 9. That's really nice. He couldn't reach back for 4. After the empty pass, it's 2nd down. They run it third. On 3rd and 9. They'll set up the throw. And inside the trade for the takedown. 12 yards there. He keeps the ball. He gets another first down. Inside of the zone. They'll get the throw. Johnson on to Mixon. He's going to be down just outside of him. He's already proven to be a threat in the running game. This drive now involved on the next game.
I think what's easy here is the modern version of quarterbacks in the NFL. They run it and catch it. The elite proficiency.
Yeah, that goes to the first and 4th down. He's going to take 6 and 10 about the 5-yard line. Jet sweep, boy with it. Touchdown.
As they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Second and 3. Completes it to Austin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Again, he'll drop to throw. Screen play to McAllister. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And they go play action now. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
2nd and 6. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Mixon.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
A handoff to Mixon. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah,
Most
they
time
thumped